All right, here's a look at your neighborhood forecast here for tonight. We've seen rain throughout the day today. We've got more on the way overnight, and the rest of the week we even have some more chances, mainly during the afternoon hours. So let's get right to it and show you our neighborhood forecast for Anne Arundel County tonight. We're on your coordinate in your neighborhood there as we're looking at temperatures tonight into the low 60s for places like Arnold as well as Glen Burnie and Pasadena. Severn tonight down to 62, Lothian, Shadyside, and Edgewater 62 and 63. So not going to cool off much more than where we are right now, but rain off and on expected through the overnight hours. We're actually seeing a new band of heavier rain that has started to develop now. This has actually been kind of organizing over the past hour or so. It really extends from parts of Montgomery as well as Howard County, southern Carroll, through most of Frederick and back into Washington County, particularly where we're seeing some of those yellow colors. That's where some of the heavier downpours are occurring. Not much going on, at least here in Baltimore County and areas over towards the upper eastern shore in Hartford-Cecil County. Just some spotty showers there, but by far this is where the steadiest rain is occurring right now. And some of these rainfall rates where you see these little green and yellow blobs approaching about a half an inch per hour. So you get that over your area for several hours, you're going to get another inch to 2 inches of rainfall, and we do expect it to last for a little while. Now, as far as rainfall totals over the past 24 hours, you can clearly see where the heaviest rain's been falling, basically from the really the western shore of the bay all the way westward into Washington as well as Frederick County. Some spots there picking up close to 2, even 2.5 inches. Eastern shore, only about 1/4 of an inch to 3/10 of an inch so far. Currently 66 degrees with a wind out of the east at about 15 miles an hour. We've got mid-60s across most of the rest of the state, and that's about where we're going to stay here for tonight. Those east winds will continue, and notice the chances for rain staying high overnight, but then gradually tapering off as we head into tomorrow. But notice what's coming upstream, meaning what's going to be heading our way here for tomorrow. See all these little scattered storms you see across western West Virginia as well as down into western Virginia, North Carolina. Some more sunshine that way, and I think that's what we're going to be seeing here for tomorrow as this system kind of progresses its way northward. Now, notice we still have some steady rain overnight tonight. Chances for rain become a little more spotty in the morning. And then with some sunshine, I do think we're going to see a few scattered storms developing tomorrow afternoon. Now, again, the coverage is not going to be nearly as extensive as what we're seeing this afternoon, but we're also going to have a few more thunderstorms thrown in there for good measure. And we're going to have chances each afternoon, looks like, all the way through the end of the week. So let's take a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast again tomorrow. We're going to keep an eye on the possibility of some strong storms. So right now, a level 1 marginal risk in the green for areas south and west of Baltimore. Possibility of some gusty winds there. As we head towards Friday, though, we start to really warm up, mid-80s with a chance for an afternoon storm or two. And for Preakness coming up on Saturday, right now post time at 7:01, expecting storm chances during the afternoon. We're kind of hopeful that if we do get any, they'll be going away by the time the race starts. But it does look like a wet track potentially. Temps in the mid-80s. And Sunday, though, is going to be your pick day of the weekend. Breezy, sunshine, lower humidity, highs in the low 80s. We'll be right back.